Creatives, how are you? Welcome back to the Nerd Creative channel, Building Miniature Worlds Part 13. In this video, we'll be continuing the afternoon tea build. So, we've done all these. It's all done. All this is done. So the next thing we've got to do is the guitar, which I'm really looking forward to. So let's put that aside. So I've got all the components that we need. So we've got our guitar here. We have our templates, which will really be stickers. And then we've got our strings, and we've got our, I think they're called guitar pins, I think. I should really know how to play the guitar. Grab yourself a coffee, sit back, relax and enjoy. So, I'm just going to check, see if there's no differential between the front and the back, so it doesn't really matter which side I do. So, first thing I want to do is, I'm going to cut this square out. I'm going to do it with scissors because I've been having some ruler scalpel issues. So I'm just going to cut this section out. And we've got to glue it to the back, but we're not putting it down this way around, we're putting it down this way around. So when you look through it, it's brown inside. So if I flip it over, it looks, I don't know if you can tell, it looks white inside, but yeah, got to do it that way around. So I'm going to get some glue and a cocktail stick. I'm going to need a brush for this. See where all my cheapy throwaway brushes are. I just need any old brush for this. So I'm going to put a tiny bit of glue on here. Yeah, like I said, I need one of those glue where it comes with a brush and you can just paint it on. So I'm just going to paint this glue on because I want it quite thin. So I'm just going to I just stuck the wrong side. I just put glue on the wrong side. Oh dear. Let me see if I can wipe that glue off. Yeah, I just put glue on the wrong side, didn't I? No, it doesn't matter. So I'll just put some glue on this side. That's funny. That is funny. I'm not using super glue. No chance. Not something this small anyway. It would never leave my fingers. So we just got to stick this over the hole like that there. I don't think I've got enough glue on there. Like that. So when you look through it, I don't know if you can see, it looks very dark inside. So that's that bit done. And we're going to cover that up anyway. So I'm going to flip it over. I'm going to do the front. This is the front of our guitar there. So I'm going to cut it out of the rest of the templates. And I'm just going to cut it out. Just like that. Oops. We've got to tidy it up now. Oh, looks good. Looks good. What I need to do is I need to cut that hole out in the middle, where I will use a scalpel. Just going to make a cross inside. I don't think I'll get the scissors in there though. Let's just see. Oh, maybe. Yeah, we're getting there. We just need to kind of tidy it up with the knife, scalpel. Tidy it up as best we can. Tidying it up as much as I can. yeah, I need to clean up that hole there a little bit better. So I'll do that off camera. I've cleaned it up as best I can. There, still a little white there, but I think it's fine. So we need to flip it over and we need to put glue on it. I'm going to grab a cocktail stick. And just get close to the edge as I can, because I don't really need to go right to the edge. Just keep moving it around. I'm just going to scrape off the excess. That we don't need. Right, that's ready to be glued on. So I just initially want to get it on and then I can reposition it. That's not bad. See, it's quite a realistic looking guitar. Getting rid of the glue bits that are on it. So that's the front of our guitar. What we've got to do is we've got to cover up the back with this section here. So I'm just going to cut all the excess off that we don't need. Line it up and see. So it just covers up though, although you won't see this anywhere because it'll be sat on the sofa. So I'm going to put more glue on here. Sorry, I'll put some glue on here. So let's get this back part on. So basically you need to lay it on and then just slide it into place. And you see that's our little guitar there. And what we need to do is we need to put strings on it here, and we need to put these pegs on it as well. That's what they're called, pegs. We need to put 4 of these pegs on up here. Get the strings. I think I'll use super glue for those. So I'm going to leave that to dry. And I'll come back. This is completely dry out there. There's the back of it, there's the front of it. And from a distance it does look like a real little guitar. So the next thing we need to do is we need to do the pegs. Get them out of this bag here. So we need to make 4 of them. There's going to be 4 strings on this guitar, not 6. I think because it's too small. And at this distance, are you really going to know? So these are the pegs. There's no peg winders on these because they're too small. So you've got you actually see there. I don't know if you can see if it focuses. It's just. I don't think it's going to focus. There's markers on there where the pegs go. So here are the pegs. Like that there. So I'm going to cut 4 of them off. Oh, one just went pinging over there. That's not good. Let's see if I can hold as I cut it. Just see. See if we can. Oh, there's one. So there's one. It's very small there. I think I'm not going to cut them with scissors actually because they'll just ping off somewhere. So I'm just going to cut. That's 2. Oops. It's pinged, but it hasn't pinged too far. I mean, they are very small, these. See, they've got like there's a circle on the top, and then they've got underneath, that's where you're going to glue them. So they are very small. Just need to cut. And then I'm going to need tweezers and super glue. I need a straight pair of tweezers. I might use these. These are very small. Very, very small. I don't know how I'm going to do this. I might do it off camera because it's too small. It's way too small because I need to see the way they just pinged away. Yeah. Because I need to put glue on them, and so I'll hold it there like that. Just checking to see if it's the right way. So I put a tiny bit of glue on there, and then I'll put it in place. I'm going to need some more super glue because it fell out. Let me just get it. So that's it upside down, I think. So I really need to get it from the side. But I suppose it's not really going to matter that I haven't got it the right way around because it's that small. So I'm going to put a tiny bit of glue on it. And then I'm just going to hold it in place. No. I'll have to do it off camera because it's going to take me a long time. So I'll come back. So I got them in place. It didn't actually take that long. As you can see though, there's the pegs. I don't think you can see. Yeah, there, that's the pegs. Okay, so the next thing we need to do is put the strings on. So we need to bring our ruler in. We need to measure 3.3 centimeters and cut. So we need to measure 3.3 centimeters. It's about there. I'm going to sit it on the ruler there. And then what I need to do is put something down just so it's flat. Swap that over with that. You just need to cut it on the 3.3 centimeters. So let's just 3.3 centimeters is there. And there's something stuck on the end of the knife. Right. Let's just straighten it. Sit that down there. So 3.3 centimeters is there. That's where it needs to cut. That's one. Wow, that was weird. Let's try it again. Let's measure it against here. Do it this way. Let's roughly get the scissors. I'll just roughly work out where the strings go to about. There's one. So there's one. Oops. Two. Three. And I've got enough for a fourth one, even though I made a mess of the first one, so that's great. So that's fourth one's about there. So that's our strings. Now this is going to be fun. So what I want to do is I want to put a little tiny blob of glue on a portion of this, and then I want to put a string inside it. So I just want to put the string there. I'll put the lid back on. That's our first string in place. Now the camera's gone blurry for some reason. There. Okay, so that's our first one. That's our first string. In place. I just want to make sure it's away from that because that's still a little bit wet. So I need another blob of glue. Just enough to put the second string in place into the glue there. Let's move my hand up, see if we can. Yeah, it's a bit blurry, but that'll do. Oops. Fingers are stuck to the glue on there. Right, so that's the second one done. And if we can just pull the string up like that, just sit it in there. it's got a bit messy. It's a little bit messy, but so you get a string in there. Second string in there. And so you can get a third string. I don't really want to put a blob of glue on there because it's showing up, but that's too much. That's way too much glue. I've just lost one of my strings. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. So just get this one in. Let's get this one in there. Just hold it in place. Let's see if I can find the other one. Kind of wiped it and it went on the floor. I might get away with this one. So that one's in. And get this in. Straggly thing. Might be get away with it. It's very straggly, it's very messy. Let me see if I can get this one in. I need it sat in the glue. That's not working. I need to move it down a bit. Get this last string in before the glue sets. I'm going to have to fix all that off camera because it's quite messy. I've decided not to put the strings on it because it looks really bad. So let's bring the sofa back. I should have decided that before I tried to put them on. So the guitar, I'm just going to look at the picture, see how they sit the guitar. So they sit the guitar like that there. So they sit it like that there. So it's kind of like that. So I'm going to glue the bottom of it. That's still wet. So I'm going to glue the bottom of the guitar at the back and sit the part of it in place. So I'm going to glue it here. I'm going to glue it. So I'm going to glue it there like that, and a little bit underneath, and then I'm going to position it the way it is here. Let's just see how so they positioned it like that there. I'm going to hold it in place there. So they positioned it like that. Oh, sticking to it. So I just want to glue it like that. There, that's the way I want to glue it, right there. So that's the way they've glued it in there. So I just want to make sure it doesn't fall out. So that's where our guitar sits. It's got a little bit of mess on there. But if I'd decided not to put the strings on, that would have been better. The strings are really difficult. Kind of looks better without strings anyway. They're just too small and too fiddly. See, they're so difficult to do. So there is our sofa with our guitar sat on it there. So that's all I really wanted to get done in this video. So she's at there. So that's where we've got to. built the guitar. So in the next video we've got this cushion to do. I'm not sure I'm doing this cushion because I haven't got this material, this fluffy material in my pack. See, what I'm thinking about doing is using this material again, but turning it inside out, and making the cushion like out of this, because it's all I've got. I don't have any of. Maybe it looks like they've done that. No, they've got some plush. I haven't got any plush. The only material I've got left is for the rug and for the lamp shade. So if I turn it inside out, it does kind of look like that a bit, yeah. So I'm going to do that. So as always, we've got merch for the channel. We have our Nerd Creative range, and we have our Stay Creative range. Links in the description. Get what you want. Thank you for your company. I'll see you in the next video. Stay creative.